Most people think that you have to spend $100 or chase allocated bottles to find good bourbon.
But the truth is, some of the best bourbon on the shelf today is under 50 bucks. And tonight, we're putting several of them head to head to see which one actually deserves a spot in your cabinet.
You ready? The time has come. Let the show begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome back to the Appalachian Bourbon Society, where we explore bourbon, blind tastings, and Appalachian whiskey culture one pour at a time.
Hello, I'm Daniel,
And I'm Jamie.
and we are diving into some of the best bourbons that you can buy for under 50 bucks. So, you want to go through what we have on the table for them tonight real quick?
Sure. So tonight we are going to start off with some Knob Creek 9. And this one is 100 proof. And then we have our Bardstown Origin Series. This is the wheated. One of my favorite ones, actually, on the bar.
Up next is one of my favorites. I've always been a turkey fan, but this is the Russell's Reserve 10-year coming in at 90 proof and under 50 bucks. Next up, we have the newest bottle that we have picked up that comes in this under 50 bucks category. This is the Green River Foolproof Wheated Bourbon coming in at 109.3 proof. So on the table tonight, we have two regular bourbons. One's a 9, one's a 10. And we have two wheated bourbons. So I think this will be a good tasting. Now we're not going to blind these. We're just going to taste through them, give you some notes, and let you know what we think about each one. So do we want to pour them all up and clear the bottles, or we just want to go one at a time and leave the bottles sitting up front? What do you think?
Whatever you think. It doesn't matter. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's just pour them up 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just put the bottles back up
Okay.
front. Let them shine tonight. How about that?
That sounds good. And then, so while we're pouring this up, I was just going to kind of go through and tell you, a lot of times the allocated bottles get all of the attention. And the shelfers, or, the cheaper bottles often get overlooked.
Put it back up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll let the bottles shine tonight. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, now some of the more expensive allocated stuff, it's really good, but sometimes it's just not worth the hype. When you finally get a chance to taste some of it and you're just disappointed in what you're tasting for the price. So, I'm sorry, I didn't pour yours, did I?
You did not.
Oh, goodness. I'm failing as a husband. All right, so we're going to start off with the Knob Creek.
We're going to start off with the Knob Creek. I just say we
Okay.
could do 1, 2, 3, 4,
All
make
right.
it easy. We're just going to taste through them, talk through the flavors, and kind of see which one gives us the best value for our money.
Yeah, this Knob Creek 9, I'll be honest, has been one of my favorites for the price anyway. But let's get into it. Oh, man. What are you getting on the nose?
I like immediately got that caramel, slight oak, vanilla sweetness.
Yeah. Now we're going to rate these 1 through 5. 5 being the best, 1 being the worst, of course. But yeah, that's caramel, vanilla, a little bit of baking spice to me, some oak. Just good old quintessential bourbon nose right there.
And again, this bottle's been open for a little bit, but with a 100 proofer, you're not going to get a lot of the ethanol on the nose.
All right, let's taste it. Cheers.
Cheers. Still that sweet caramel.
Sweet
forward,
caramel.
Slight spice on the back end.
And I get a little bit of nuttiness on that one. Do you? Like just a hint of like a little bit of like of a dusty peanut to me.
Yeah, I can kind of see that on that finish.
But it's got a good mouthfeel, nice, medium finish to me. I mean, I don't know what the Knob Creek 9's running now. I think it's what, 40 or $45.99 here?
It's between 40 and 45. I want to say we saw it yesterday for 42 or something like that, but I'm not positive on that.
But yeah, for the price, you can't beat it. I love it. All right, on to the,
First, weeded.
yeah,
Or did we want to do the 2 bourbons first and then the weeded?
don't matter.
Okay.
We can swap that around if you want to. So we're swapping second and third glass?
Yeah. I said we do the 2 bourbons, then the 2 weeded.
Okay.
I think it'd make a little more sense.
Sorry about that. There we go. All right, so Russell's Reserve 10. Now, if you can find some of these in a single barrel, like store pick, those are some of my favorite Russells. Now, you are going to pay above $50 for those. Usually, they're around 65 to $70 when you find those store picks. Maybe a little bit more depending on the store. But man, there's some really great ones out there. So what you getting on the nose?
This one, I'm not getting as much sweetness on the nose as I did the first one.
No, it's not quite as
A
sweet.
little bit more, I think, spice on the nose.
So I get a little bit more citrus, vanilla, like this is,
I'm not pulling the vanilla. I can see the citrus.
no vanilla?
Not pulling the vanilla.
Oh, wait a minute. We didn't rank the first one. Or I didn't. Did you rank it?
No, but I usually go back at the end and
Okay.
do mine, so.
Man, this might be harder than I thought it was going to be. All right.
That's what makes these fun, though,
Well,
to do. So.
let's give her a taste. Cheers.
Cheers. And that's up your alley. I know you like the Russells. This one, to me, I'm definitely getting that citrus
Yeah.
note, but I'm almost getting a little bit of, I'm trying to pinpoint.
Now, I will say on the palate, for me, this Russell's is a little bit thinner. I'm not
It
saying
is.
it's watery or anything like that. It's got a good mouthfeel, but compared to the Knob Creek, it just drinks a little thinner to me.
And I want to say this one has a more, I don't want to say it wrong, not earthy, because earthy to you and to me are completely different. Almost like a grassy, I can't pinpoint what I'm trying to pull out.
I don't
It's,
know
it's
what
a
you're
little
talking about
different.
with grassy. I don't get any grass on that.
It's a little different compared to the first one. I mean, you definitely, it's not having the sweet palate like that first
No,
one
it's
did.
not as sweet
it's
as the
having
Knob-
that more
Knob
citrus.
Creek.
It's a little thinner,
Yep.
pulling out a little bit more spice
Mm-hmm.
in it.
A little. But it was in the barrel for an extra year too, so that may be some
Right.
of it. You're getting a little bit more barrel spice. So,
That could be. All
all
right.
right, on to the.
First, we did the Bardstown Origin.
I've been really enjoying some of the weeded bourbons here lately. There seems to be more and more of them coming out. But this one is definitely a good one, and this bottle was $44.99 is what we paid for this one. So
And all of these you can regularly find on a shelf. Well, this one it should be on the shelf
it
now. I
should
think
be hitting the shelf pretty easily, or pretty readily available shortly. I think it's supposed to be a shelfer anyway.
and sometimes with the wheat,
Now this definitely has more spice on the nose. I mean, to me, it's
and sometimes with the wheat you can get that little bit of as Mike likes to put it, the Pop
the
Tart.
Pop-Tart. Yeah, I can definitely get some of that on this. A little bit of citrus, a little bit of Pop-Tart. Definitely heavier on the spice on the nose. But I mean, it's not like ethanol, but it's like a spiciness, almost like a black pepper or something on the nose there. Maybe not black pepper, a white pepper.
A white pepper, it's a little bit more mellow. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that citrus on this one. And whereas the Knob Creek, I feel like I just got more of like a dark fruit.
Well, let's try it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh man.
That's good on the palate. Oh,
Yeah, it's got a very nice mouthfeel to it.
the spice on the back end.
Yeah.
That's what I got. Up front, you got that citrusy, almost like orange.
I'm almost getting like a strawberry note. And to use Mike's analogy, like almost like a strawberry
Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
Now, it is a little more viscous than the Russells.
Mm-hmm.
It is definitely more viscous.
And you can, I don't know that y'all see that on camera, but you can even tell it on the glen. It's definitely sticking to the glen. A little more viscous there for sure. Man, this is going to be hard.
I think the finish is a little longer of the three so far.
Does have a nice finish to it. Medium length finish. But to me, that is just strawberry Pop-Tart with a little bit of...
That was.
A little bit of, what are you jumping for? Did you think somebody got you?
I didn't know what it was. I was like, there's nothing around here.
Oh, goodness.
All right, let's get into this last one. So our last one is going to be the foolproof Green River wheated.
Man. That's good.
You're going to have a hard time tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, this is going to be a lot more difficult than I thought it was picking a winner.
Which is kind of neat because we did one video previously, wasn't it, of under 20 or under 30? I can't remember.
I'm not sure either. Have to look back and see.
Okay, so the Green River, I get more of the Pop-Tart note on the Green River.
Oh, yes. Yeah, this is definitely... So to me, comparing the two, this is sweeter. If you're comparing the two wheated ones, this one's sweeter than the Green River. This one has more of that... oh, goodness. What's the wheated cereal?
Frosted wheat? Not frosted, wheat.
You know what I'm talking about? I used to love it. It's the big square or big rectangle.
I know what you're talking about. I just went blank on it.
That's what it smells like. I can't think
You
of
put
it.
them in the milk and it takes them a while to get soft.
Yes. Oh, but this is more...
Now, see, I feel like this one's not a citrus to me. I feel like this one's more of a...
This is more of the Pop-Tart than the citrus.
Yeah, this one to me has more of that strawberry red fruit going on.
See, to me, this is more weeded. Like... Oh, man, what is the name of that cereal? I can't think of...
Wasn't it called Wheaties?
No, Wheaties was the little bitty square ones, wasn't it? I'm talking about you know what I'm talking about? They were in their own like little separate packs when you opened the box.
Oh, no, I don't know what you're talking about there then. I remember the little square ones, and
I'll have to look it up.
broke them up in your milk to get them soft.
Yeah, you're talking about the ones with the frosting on one side.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about no sugar added.
Almost like the Chex cereal.
Oh, goodness.
Man,
Definitely, definitely more spice on the nose than the
I was gonna,
Bardstown,
yeah,
but it is a little bit higher proof, so I kind of expect that a little bit. But let's try it.
But you don't get the ethanol on it, and this one, that's what I was fixing to say, is this one is so much on the nose so far, is so much more inviting than this one right off the bat.
Yeah.
Just in that.
But is that the proof?
Aroma.
Is that the proof points helping it too? Though?
That's true.
So, cheers.
Cheers.
Because this one is 109.
And let me tell you, that power of persuasion
And this
now,
one's-
you're talking about wheated cereal, and now that's what I feel like I
Wow.
taste.
All right, so that's 106, 109. So very, very similar in proof. We got one of those little Asian beetles, and excuse us for that.
Can't get rid of them. Wow.
So this is definitely not as sweet as the Bardstown. This is gonna be tough.
And that's the first time we've actually put this one up against these two. Up against each other.
Well, that's why I put it in here. It fit the under 50 category because we paid $49.99. So if you include the tax, yes, it's a little over 50, but
Each state's different too, and each bottle shop is different on where you purchase it from. So
yeah. Well, I think that's suggested retail on it's $49.99. Man, that is just more dark fruit, a little more spice. I think it sticks around on the palate a little longer than the
I was gonna say
Bardstown,
that one's
but
viscous too.
I think this one overall though coats the palate a little bit better to me.
I agree. I agree with that.
Now, like the finish sticks around, but a little bit longer on this one, I think. But this one just coats all of your palate, and it's just like.
And I disagree with you on that because I think it's vice versa. I think this one stuck around a little longer on the finish than this
You
one.
think so?
I do.
Well, I'll have to
But,
taste
you know.
them back to back.
We're all different, and we're gonna disagree.
You're just disagreeing with everything I say tonight.
All right, I'm gonna do one final run through and do my scores.
You're gonna run?
We're doing 1 through 5. I do not like doing
I
this.
got all these ranked out of 3.
Out of 3.
They're all ranked out of 3.
You got them all tied. So do you, while we're sitting here, do you think all of these are like worth $50?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I would sit down with a glass of these any given night, any given day. Sit down, sip it neat, and enjoy it. And if you poured me a second one, I wouldn't be disappointed.
Okay. I always feel like I overrate some of these sometimes. I'm no good with the scale, but
Well, just remember, a 5 is a perfect score, the best thing you've ever tried. So what do you think the best thing you've ever tried is, if you had to throw it out there right now?
ooh, you put me on the spot with that
Yeah.
one. Wow.
She's going to Old Forester. She's looking.
I was gonna say it's got to be my Old Foresters.
That's the best? The best thing you've ever had.
No, I take that back. So far, knock on wood, as far as what I've tried, is my Heaven Hill 19.
Okay. So your Heaven Hill 19 would be what, a 4.5? Because there's always room for improvement.
Right.
So just keep that in the back of your mind when you're rating all this stuff. So, okay, my Heaven Hill 19 has been my all-time favorite that I've had.
Which I haven't had this. I heard 17's better.
17's better, yeah.
Haven't had that one.
Probably won't have that one.
Probably won't.
That was released a couple years ago, I think. And finding one of those now would be on one of those Facebook groups that don't exist, and definitely at a very, very high cost.
All right, I got 2 that are tied right now. One in the lead.
Man. Is my Russell's gonna fall down the line for me here?
Okay, I'm ready.
You're ready?
I am ready.
You cheat? I'm having a hard time with this one. I'm not gonna lie.
It is tough because all of these are very good. Of course, we've had them all on the bar. I'm sure most of our viewers have had these or have tried them. But when you put them side by side, it makes it really tough.
That's what I love about doing these side-by-side comparisons, because you can take any one of these bottles on a given night and have a pour of it, and you think, oh man, that is really, really good, especially for what I paid for it. But you put them side by side, and it really shows you, like, okay, I prefer this on the palate over this. I want the more sweeter. I want the, the better mouthfeel. And if you've watched any of our previous videos on Bourbon Riders, you know I am a mouthfeel guy. That's me.
I'm a sweet girl.
Yes.
I tend to go towards the sweeter notes. I don't. He used to be the proofy guy. He's not quite there anymore. But typically when we're sipping bourbon, you're just having 1 or 2 pours at night. So when you're doing 4 back to back, you definitely can pull out all those different flavors, all those textures. He's really struggling tonight. All right, so now that we've got them all and we went through them, let's compare a couple of them side by side.
I'm good. I got my ranking.
Well, let's compare side by side. So we got 2 bourbons, 2 wheated.
Okay.
All right. So with our 2 bourbons, let's start with those. And then we'll do, at the end we'll do our final. But side by side.
Which one of those
bourbons, 2? Which one,
right, so
would you actually pour at the end of the night?
Well, if you walked into the store tonight and you had $50 in your pocket, which one of these 2 are you going to buy?
What am I going to buy?
Yes.
I'm going to buy the Knob Creek. That Knob Creek just pulled me towards that sweeter caramel, viscous, slight spice at the end. So I'm definitely, for me, 100% it's going to be the Knob Creek's what I'm going to pull towards.
And I am a Russell's fan. I love Russell's 10. I love the Russell's 13, Russell's 15. But you're right. The Knob Creek beats the Russells.
However, I will make an exception to this, is what you said earlier, if you had a store pick of this, because we have some really good...
Then you're jumping up in price.
You're out of your price range.
And if, you can get a store pick of Knob Creek as well, too. So
right.
If you're comparing shelf bottle to shelf bottle, under $50, which is what we're comparing, that Knob Creek 9 definitely beats that Russell's, unfortunately.
I agree.
All right. Green River versus the Bardstown. Both are wheated bourbons. Which one are you going with?
So I had to go back and forth between them a couple of times because it was very close.
Yeah.
But ultimately for me, it's going to be the Bardstown. That Bardstown was just a little bit more viscous. It had a little bit longer finish, had a little bit more spice and flavor going for it, towards it, versus that Green River where it just kind of fell short at the end for me.
All right, so this is where we're going to disagree.
Okay.
Between these 2, I would pick the Green River over the Bardstown. I think those couple extra proof points definitely helps it. It's not as sweet. 100% it's not as sweet, but it's got more spice, a little bit more depth and flavor to me. A little bit better mouthfeel to me overall, I think. For my $50, I'm buying the Green River.
And I'm going Bardstown. It was a little sweeter to me personally.
Okay.
Like I said, personally, this one had a little bit longer finish.
So out of these 2, which one are you choosing?
So out of the Knob Creek versus Bardstown, I am going to go with Knob Creek.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to go with the Knob Creek. So for you,
Yeah.
it was these 2, correct? What are you going with ultimately? One more try. These are fun to do. They really are.
Man. So for me, between the Knob Creek and the Green River, I'm going with the Knob Creek.
So we're gonna put this one back.
So both of us ultimately picked the Knob Creek.
And I would say, I think we about need another bottle of Knob Creek.
Yeah, that one's about gone. So we do need to pick one up next time we're in the store. Oh my goodness. I don't think you can go wrong with the Knob Creek 9-year. If you see it, and you haven't tried it, I say pick up a bottle of it, try it. If your budget allows, try all 4 of these. I don't think you would be disappointed with any of the 4 on your shelf.
Yeah, the biggest takeaway here is that your budget does not have to be those allocated bottles. It does not have to be $100 a bottle.
It doesn't have to be an expensive bottle
Exactly.
to enjoy good bourbon. That is what we want you to take away from this video.
Because there are incredible bottles that are sitting on the shelf. There's incredible store picks that are sitting on a shelf that will bypass those allocated bottles in a heartbeat.
Yeah. So if you're trying to build your bourbon collection, I think these are the kind of bottles, though, that you want to start with on your shelf. And you can go from there, right? Everybody's palate's a little bit different. Everybody's going to prefer something different, and that's fine. That's what's great about bourbon. There is no wrong answer. Everybody's a little bit different. But now we want to hear from you. What's the best bourbon you have found for under 50 bucks? Drop it in the comments. We might feature some of those bottles in a future video or blind tasting. I know we didn't do them blind tonight, but maybe in the future we do a blind.
That's right. And if you have a favorite $50 one, let us know and tell us, hey, try this one. Or put this one in a blind or side by side or however.
Yeah. So if you enjoy bourbon and whiskey culture and honest tastings, make sure you're subscribed to the Appalachian Bourbon Society. Ring that notification bell over there on the side so you get notified the next time a video drops. As always, we ask that you please drink responsibly, never drink and drive. And until next time, keep it neat.
Mountains hold our laughter, echoes in the night. Appalachian spirit, burning strong and bright. Raise it high.